What's going on YouTube? Kiger here. Today we're doing Burning Soul Battle, a Fire Ninja build. Let's get into it.
반드시 돌아오게 하겠어. 더 이상 하수인만으로 남지 않아. 이제부턴 나를 위하여 오로지 나만 깨어있을 뿐. 멈춰! 모두들 절대 후회? 네가 누구랑 얘기하는 줄은 아는 거야?
Alright guys, this is coming over from Janaru TV, one of the regulars that we check out on the channel. Link to the video will be down below, or you can click the @Janaru in the title and it'll take you directly to his channel. And let's see what the description says. Legend Neverland. Benimaru, they're talking about the outfit from the Slime collaboration. Plus Fire Fairy Burning Soul Battle. So let's check it out. Oh. Alright. So on our current active, we have... Ooh, this... I'm not liking where this is going. Alright. So I see Winter Cherry and Ixoria, which I'm not happy about because we have the crit tenacity down, we have the breakdown. Winter Cherry can be good for giving us that effective rigidity bonus. Ixoria, especially if we use it as our first team, because she eats up current HP, not max HP. She's going to drop us down to like 70% immediately. The reason why we're using fire is also evident right now, because the bonus for Burning Soul Battle this time is crit damage plus 50%, non-crit damage minus 50%. Our opponent is using Ixoria and Chestnut Rose, it looks like. And I don't suggest getting this close to your enemy in the beginning, especially if you're starting Priest. They're running. Yeah, and you... Boom, boom, boom. And... obviously, she's very, very good. Hydreigo Flames. If you're doing fire. But Anatheria this early is a bit of a waste. You're not getting the execute damage. You are getting that anti-heal, which could be what they're going for. They're using the standard setup here. Boom. We both are doing fire. They dropped similar abilities. They're trying to stay the invisible, and you saw the issue right here. If you just click the ability, sometimes it'll go in weird directions. But you saw that our player that we're watching just clicked Tenacity Ball and it went behind us back here. Whereas if you click and hold it and you can throw it whatever direction you want, it'll have a better chance of hitting. You could have thrown it, let's say, this way. So it hits them if they stay still, as well as hits them over here if they run away. Staying on them. And this is a very, very important thing, is you want to use the blue version, let's say, of the skills. Get them on cooldown. You'll see blue, blue, blue. And then once the purple ones are up and ready, you can click the Chi ability, which will take 20% off the cooldowns on the blue skills, which are still counting down even though you have purple skills up. But then when you use the purple skills, they will get that 20% bonus damage, which is a huge boost. The pool did not land. And you see just clicking the tenacity ball over and over, not clicking and pulling it, so you have a better chance of hitting. And then you'll see click, 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 and then it just throws it out. Boom. Cold Fire Bird is a great skill, and we're just clicking all of our fairies as soon as they're up, not really utilizing them. But look at our HP. We are staying so high, and that is because they're using fire as well, but they're just not dealing any damage. I think the opponent's crit is not nearly high enough to be in this battle. They got a bunch of damage right there with the Hydreigo Flames into a combo. And you'll see, let me replay that a little bit. Watch the abilities. Boom. And then we're using skill, red skill. And then everything, we use the bonus while these are still sitting here. So he missed out on the 20% damage on this one and this one, as well as the cooldown reduction, especially this one. Omnidirectional Slayer needs that cooldown, or it's just on cooldown for forever. Boom. And then, oh my god, if you're going to use the Chi ability second version, you need to make sure they can't dodge, especially on this setup. You would only want to use it when Hydreigo of Flames lands, because Hydreigo Flames turns off their dodge. And you'll see, missed. Ooh, went all this way, they're over there, nothing happened. And then Hydreigo Flames right after. But I'm giving a lot of credit. Anatheria when they're low, that's going to be a bunch of damage. Cold Fire Bird has done a lot of our damage this round. Boom. And you'll see the person we're watching, the big issue with Exoria is if you're in like this one-shot fest where you're one-shotting them and they're one-shotting you, which doesn't appear to be the range we're looking at right here. They're both really close, and look at the guy we're watching. HP is just 60-70%. The opponent is not doing almost any damage to us. All of our damage is effectively to ourselves. And we had the cat shield there at the end. Okay, another battle. Really, really close CP. This is fire against holy. Literally standing in melee of them before using ranged priest skills. That's funny. Ooh, we're taking a lot. We had that cat barrier from the red book, but it's gone now. The opponent got some healing as well. Let's see, they're using Milim, Licorice, Swap. Oh, here comes the Licorice skill. And that was actually really good from us. We used the Priest to get that immunity that stopped the first thing, and then we dodged past the rest. Anti-dodge, and then get on them. You'll see a bunch of our burst happens right after Hydreigo of Flames. Turning off that dodge does a monstrous amount of damage, and then we get onto them. And we really need this heal. We hit it. Okay, good job, good job. If we missed that heal, then we would be in a really bad spot. But because our opponent isn't killing us super fast, the Exoria is doing really well. I don't generally play in this tier where everyone is kind of going back and forth. It's usually a lot of one shots. And in that tier, Exoria is pretty bad. Obviously, this would be better if Exoria was Chestnut Rose SP. Ooh, but this... Okay, we got the combo and dead. Alright, guys. Make sure we're not missing something at the end. Alright. That was it, guys. This one had some criticism, but they still got the win, so that's all that really matters, right? But I hope this answered a lot of questions that people ask or things that people do without thinking about. I think there was a lot of little things like that in this, but overall, they got the win. Let me know what you guys think. Till next time, guys.